Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of That's All Funny. Where we just try to get the okay, yeah, I got the music okay there. How's it going? Episode number what is it, 494. Yeah, just here chilling, trying to keep you know, the atmosphere the same, I guess. I don't know. Oh, I have the wrong well, I could do mint salad. You can just check out mint salad there, but that's wrong. Anyways, what I do today, clocked in for work in the morning, chilled. I took a half day off to do some stuff, because my buddy's messing with the toilet. Or he's fixing it. He's doing like 99% of it. I'm doing the 1%, just like the rich people, I guess. So yeah, having toilet issues. I feel bad for you, son. I've got 99 problems, and they're all uh anxiety. They're all my issues have anxiety to do with it. Money. And then I was doing like some betting on like parlays. I swear to you, dude, yesterday I had like I put a $10 parlay. I would have won like I think 2 or 300 bucks. All I needed was Anthony whatever, the dude with the unibrow, to score one more point, and he didn't fucking score that one point, and I got so fucking pissed off. And today had the same shit, but with Steph Curry, where I just needed him to score four more points, and I would have won 200 bucks from a $10 bet. And he couldn't fucking do it. I'm so fucking pissed. Like I'm done with. I mean, y'all should do sports betting. It's fun. I'm done for the week though, at least, or 2 weeks. I need to calm down because I'm so pissed about it. But whatever, right? That's what I've been up to. Other than I did a pre-screening for another job for a different interview. They approved it, so I'll be interviewing for another job next week. So I don't know if I should get a haircut or I'll probably shave at least, but I don't know if I should get a haircut. It's through Zoom too, so I have to fucking look presentable, I guess. But whatever, right? I don't know. As presentable as I can look, right? But let's look into the news here. Let's see if it doesn't flash on you here. I don't know why it's flashing. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Wait, nope, nope. There we go. Okay. Court rules Alabama cleared for nitrogen gas execution of a death row inmate. Look at this guy with his fucking smile. He's ready to die. um. So Kenneth Eugene Smith is slated to become the first person in the world put to death with nitrogen gas after the U.S. Supreme Court and Federal Appeals Court both refused to stop his execution. From what I'm hearing or what I saw on this, Smith may not be constitutionally guaranteed a painless death, but I have concerns that these circumstances may rise to a cruel and unusual execution. What did he do though? One of the main concerns of regarding this execution method is the likelihood that he'll suffocate on his own vomit. Um, Smith said he sustained the condition of PTSD after his botched execution attempt in 2022, during which officials were unable to insert intravenous lines into his system for 4 hours to administer the lethal dose drugs. That's funny. So they tried to kill him once and it didn't work out. That's pretty fucking crazy. You think they would have like let you out of jail? Like, oh man, we fucked up. Like, you get to fucking get out for free. You know what I mean? Like, you're technically dead now. Um, but yeah, if not done correctly, Smith could experience suffocation or be left in a vegetative state. What did he do though? Second is he Smith is convicted of murdering Elizabeth Darlene Sennett, a pastor's wife, in 1988 in a murder for hire scheme. He was part of a two-person team paid $1,000 each to commit the crime. Upon entering the woman's home, officials discovered she'd been stabbed 10 times. He, uh, he was paid $1,000 in 1988 to murder for someone. That's dude. Even in 1988, like that's nothing. I don't even think you could buy like those high end gaming systems or whatever. What was it like the CDI and shit? But that's crazy that they're still trying to like, kill him and they can't figure out how to do it. Like they tried to do it a quote unquote humane way, and now they're doing it a different way, and now they're saying it's inhumane, and it's like, dude, just kill him. Like he deserves to die, right? So whatever. Why are we? You know what I mean? Like if a dog bit a person, you put the dog down, right? That's all you do, right? This is how it goes. But speaking of silly battles between the government, Ohio bans gender affirming care and restricts transgender athletes despite GOP governor's veto. Ohio has banned gender affirming care for minors and restricted transgender women's and girls' participation on sports teams, a move that has families of transgender children scrambling over how to best to care for them. Uh, I would just move to a different state if that's the case. Like the new law bans gender affirming surgeries and hormone therapies and restricts mental health care for transgender individuals under 18. Well, dude, to me, okay, and like I get this is a hot topic, big button deal, whatever, touchy subject, but dude, if you're under 18, like you're stupid. Like there's a lot of shit when I was under even at 21, you're fucking stupid, right? So at 18, like you're gonna not really know what to do with your life, like school or voting or drinking or whatever. So like if you're 10, 11, 12, 8, you shouldn't be allowed to like say I want to have a surgery that'll like completely change me, that is essentially, in doctor terms, it is mutilation because you're like either burning your genitals or, I saw like a thing where they were grafting skin from a hand to convert like skin from your arm into a fake penis. Or like, you know what I mean? Like a skin, like to give that phantom penis type thing to a transgender girl who wants to be a dude or whatever. And I don't know, like I don't know. I feel like the thing here is like people just don't want to take care of their kids, and then here's the government trying to interfere in the way people should take care of their kids and in the school system, and then of course you have like religion. I don't know. There's a lot of like things where it's like, dude, just if you're ready to have kids and just raise them right. Like don't like just fucking raise them right. Like if you think, oh, they have mental health issues or oh, they don't know what they are, dude, nobody knows. Like there's a lot of humans who are or like my age, 30 something, 37 I just turned, and they still haven't figured it out. You know what I mean? There's 80-year-olds that still haven't figured it out. Like just give it some time, like think about it. And sometimes you just have to go with the cards you're dealt in the world. You know what I mean? You can't just pretend to be another race, pretend to be another gender, pretend and then have the whole world warp to that reality. Like, come on. You know what I mean? Um, but then for the government to interfere too, like that's a whole different story. Like I would get if people wanted to like be called different terms or be able to pretend to be a man, pretend to be a woman, that's fine. But then the government saying like, "Oh, we should protect those people." It's like, I don't know, I don't fucking know. The government, it feels like they're doing this just to distract us from the other things they do. You know what I mean? Like, why are they suddenly so adamant about all this? Like, there's more to it. That they're up to some shady shit. The government, like, that with all the fires in Maui and the bunkers they're building and all that, and the cheese pizza, they're opening stores and all the Jewish tunnels and the reptilian Bohemian groves and all that. 9/11. I don't know. We'll just add something else in there. But whatever. We'll keep an eye on this story as it develops. I guess I don't fucking know. Next on the news, what do we have here? Oh, Robitussin products recalled nationwide due to microbial contamination. They're voluntarily recalling. Robitussin manufacturer Haleon is voluntarily recalling 8 lots of its cough syrup due to microbial contamination. There have been no reports of adverse events related to the recall. Um, I mean, that's cool. I like cough syrup. I like the daytime shit, and I never get Robitussin. I feel like that shit's like the stronger brand. I usually go with Dayquil. Never NyQuil. I don't ever want to feel sleepy. I like Dayquil. Dayquil. I remember when I do get sick, I'll chug the shit out of Dayquil. Like if it has honey in it, cool. But I like the one that like you drink and it tastes like medicine, where it's fucking like ooh, this is strong. Like I feel it, in my throat and shit. And, like it feels fucking good. So yeah, I'm all for cough syrup when you need it. Not much into mixing it with like soda to make that Sizzurp, but I'm sure it tastes good. I would give it a try. Not a strong amount of Sizzurp, but I would try like a sample, like a dollop of Sizzurp. That sounds good. Even if it was just like a holiday, like for New Year's or something. Hey, take a champagne glass of Sizzurp. I'll take a swig at midnight. Whatever. Lastly, here on the stories here, speaking of medical mishaps, I guess Washington State reaches a nearly $150 million settlement with Johnson and Johnson over opioid crisis. And let's see, they announced the Washington State Attorney General announced a 149.5 million settlement Wednesday with drug maker Johnson and Johnson, more than 4 years after the state sued the company over its role in the opioid addiction crisis. They knew what the harm was, they did it anyway. So, the Attorney General's announced came as opioid overdose deaths more than doubled from 2019 to 2022. And I guess it was Johnson and Johnson's fault. The harm is left now to policymakers to grapple with the Attorney General, families, individuals who grapple in every different way. Um, I don't know. Like since the 2000s, drug makers, wholesalers, pharmacy chains, and consultants have agreed to pay more than 50 billion to state and local governments to settle claims that they played a part in created the opioid crisis. And I guess they did. Like maybe when um fucking people would go into the hospital, they'd give them opioids, or prescribe them to fucking get them addicted as painkillers, and then they would want to use them and get addicted, and then it would cost money, like they would just they like Johnson makes this shit. So of course they're gonna like get all the fucking back end and shit for all the money and all that whenever people need to fucking buy it, like, oh yeah, let's get people, oh, you're going to the hospital, here's some opioids, get addicted to them, and then we'll prescribe you them, and we'll just keep milking your insurance and getting you on it until you need something harder, and then you'll get on fentanyl on the street, and then you know that's it. Hey, let's move on to the next customer. We sucked you dry, um I don't think I've ever tried opioids. I'm on a lot of like SSRIs and antidepressant medication, as well as like one blood pressure pill. I know I've been trying. I just started a couple supplements yesterday or the day before. I'm sorry, of creatine and what is it called, NAG or NAC? I don't know the acronym, but I think it's called NAG. You could just look it up. But apparently, it's supposed to be good for anxiety. I don't know. It could take like with typical pill, 2 to 4 weeks to see results, or 3 to 6 weeks, or 4 to 6 weeks, whatever. I don't fucking know. I'm just trying to exist here. You know how it is. But yeah, that's about it. I mean, I'm just trying to hang out and I'm trying to not get more addicted to drugs. But next week I do have that interview with that other job. Speaking of drugs, and then I do have a doctor's appointment that same day too. So I'm thinking of maybe calling into work that day, or maybe I'll just do a half a day like I did today. Because today's half a day felt good. Like I got off like early, I slept and just chilled and got to like do some schoolwork and look at shit, but that's it. That's all funny, right? Like, is this song playing? Can you hear it? Oh yeah. No. I want to thank y'all for listening to That's All Funny podcast. Podcasts are available anywhere podcasts are available. Just search That's All Funny. You can check out That's All Kayfabe too. Me and my buddy Gabe do the wrestling podcast every Monday. About the Royal Rumble. So check that out on Monday. And check that out on YouTube with now along with this video, youtube.com/@LorenzOriola. where you can check that out. I do a live show with Mint Salad called Tits and Areolas, where we talk about movies, play a game. You can check her out at ASC Presents on YouTube. She does daily reviews and other stuff. And archived episodes of that and other special stuff you can find on my Patreon, patreon.com/Lorenzo Ariola. $5 a month gets you everything, bonuses, extra content, deleted content, early content, stuff like that. And it just helps support the show. But if you want to also buy any merch, check out retrohorror.com. My buddy at Retrohorror does all the art for the show. He's a brand art graphic art. We got shirts, we got prints, we got stickers. So check that out there. And if you want to commission some great art from him at Retrohoric on Instagram, check him out. But thank you all to my Patreon members. Thank you to my listeners, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.